Sid, as we fondly call her, was everything a mother could ever wished for. She was not a crybaby at a very young age. When she started school, I could see in her a very organized and orderly girl. Her school stuffs are always arranged neatly in her bag. Even her bed was always in order that she could easily sense if somebody slept in it when something is moved or arranged differently. In everything she does, she was never a headache to us since childhood until she became a mother, as what I see her, because she was a very responsible person. What I saw and observed her in Texas was a reflection of how she was taught and trained at home, most especially the family worship time or the family devotion. She did everything she could to bring her family close to God. I observed very neat, orderly, and peaceful Texas home. She was very responsible, loving, and kind mother to her kids, and also a very understanding, loving, and caring wife to Rem. In my visit twice at their home in Texas, I could say that indeed I have raised well and wonderful daughter. It's just extremely sad to note why this happened to her. Sometimes I could blame God for this unfortunate experience. Why to my daughter with young kids? She was just everything: an understanding daughter, sibling, wife, and mother. I only take consolation in God's promises that this is just temporary, that in God's glorious time we will have a happy reunion with her again. On Mother's Day, May 12, Sid sent me a greeting that said, "Happy Mother's Day, Mom. Thank you for looking after us all well. I know it's not always easy. We love you, Mom." I will surely miss Mother's Day greetings like this from her. To Rem, I promise to take care of Lena and Gadiel as much as Sid would have them raised. To you, Sid, thank you so much for being a wonderful daughter. I will always cherish you. Thank you for everything. We love you so much. I know I don't have to wait that long when we could have a happy family reunion again. No more tears, no more sadness. See you soon, Sid. We are nearing home.
Hi everyone! I'm Siti Amelie Harriet, the youngest and the most beautiful. I'm also a city and also has the same face as her, so don't be confused. Ate Sit and I have 11 years gap, and all those years I always heard about my sister's this and that she aced exams. And when she worked in Cebu and in Riyadh or in Texas, I also heard she was praised by her seniors and colleagues, and she trained nurses too. Those praises were from other people but never from her. She was always quiet about her achievements. She was humble. She was never proud. She dreamt of becoming a doctor, however, due to circumstances that we can't control, she never got a chance to study in med school, but I did. I got the chance, and I'm living her dreams. Ate Sit to me was not a comparison. We were never compared, but they wanted me to follow her footsteps, exactly same as her. I lived my life following her path because that's what they wanted. They even told me, pag nurse kay nurse si Sit-Sit, or pag doktor kay maura ba na gusto ni Sit-Sit sa una. So I took nursing in college too, just like her. But deep down I thought, why can't I choose my own path? Char. But yes, I'm that sister who just follow her older sister's life. But no, I was not forced to. Never forced to. In fact, I too wanted to follow her. I too wanted to be just like her. For some, she was a friend, she was a colleague, a daughter, a sister, a wife, and a mother. But to me, she was a role model, an example, the best example I could ever learn from. Her achievements made me ambitious. Her success made me become more inspired and determined. She was an encouragement. She was an inspiration. So to say I was living her dream was never true. I was living my dream because of her. And forever I'll be grateful. And if I was given a chance to talk to her for the last time, I would say, thank you, Ate Sit, for the life you lived, showed a million lessons that I can learn from. Her legacy will forever be cherished.
Hello everyone! My name is Harry II. I'm the younger brother of Siti Noraimi. Ate Sit was very strict but supportive to me and my family, especially when it comes to hospital bills. I know things will never be the same without Ate Sit. And I remember last November 2019, my youngest son was hospitalized and I couldn't pay the full bill, so I asked help from her, but she was scolding us for some reasons. So I really thought that she will not help us financially, but to my surprise, she already paid all the bill. So I am really thankful to have her. And also at the seat, me and my boys and my beautiful wife will be forever grateful to you, and we will always remember you. And thank you for everything. And to my brother-in-law Ram, and Lana, and Gagel, please be strong always. God will always be with you, and we are always be with you too. So at the seat again, you're such a wonderful soul, so we will not forget about you. Thank you for everything. See you in the resurrection morning. Bye-bye.
My name is Siti Amethyst. They call me I'm Sitsit's younger sister. I don't call her Ate because we only have 1 year gap. Since we only had 1 year gap, you can imagine my life as a younger one. During those days, I can describe her as a good daughter. She was respectful, obedient. She was actually my dad's favorite. She was also a good student. She got awards that I never got. She was a valedictorian in elementary, salutatorian in high school. She even got a Medallion of Leadership Award from our previous president, Arroyo. She got the grades that I couldn't get. My parents were blessed because on her graduation, they were called many times in the stage due to a lot of recognitions and awards. But to tell you the truth, My parents were more blessed during my graduation because they were never cold. So they just sat in their chair peacefully and never got tired. In fact, 50% of my parents' problems were because of me. 50% of their happiness because of Sit. The sibling rivalry during my childhood years were so deep that there were no days we didn't quarrel. Fast forward to college, she studied nursing, and I was so amazed by what nursing school taught her. She became mature, understanding, and even caring. So, our sibling rivalry ended. Then, she started helping me with my assignments, projects, everything with my studies. I think one of the subjects in nursing was how to be nice to your sister because she changed a lot. So, to sum up the life I got with her, we were always compared. She got beauty and brain, she was my dad's favorite, and I got beauty. Beauty and only beauty. We were like twins, and sometimes they thought I was older. It reached to the point that many people thought I was the one who was dead. They even prayed for me. Oh, I'm so blessed. Thank you for your prayers. She never let me feel I was her shadow. She was strict, but she helped me and guided me. She gave me money, clothes, and everything I asked her. She was always there for me and for my son. God is so good for giving me a sister like her. Sit, thank you so much for everything. I promise to be there for your family as well. Thank you very much. We will surely see you on the resurrection day. We love you.
Hi, my name is Jeffrey Blando. I am Sitinor's older brother. And there are two things that I can describe her. The first one, she is very responsible. And the second one, she's very truthful. Now, the responsible because one instance, I remember I was organizing a Mas Amicos initiation training, and I told her, since you are a nurse, your responsibility is to take care of the welfare of the students who join the initiation training. And when we reached the training camp, surprisingly, she showed me what she brought with her. She brought her BP apparatus and a lot of medicines, her first aid kit, and I felt very safe during the initiation because of her. And the second one, she is very truthful because one instance then that when she arrived from Saudi Arabia, she stayed for me in Parañaque where I was renting an apartment. We had a lot of conversation, and she is pretending asking questions about my work, my rent of my apartment. And when she left, flew back to Saudi Arabia, she left a note that she posted on my refrigerator. When I home, I found out that she leave money worth 10,000 for my 2 months rental for my apartment. And when I opened my refrigerator, she bought a lot of grocery stuff. And I remember also she bought a lot of clothes for my daughter Lala. And we are very lucky to have a sister like her. Very responsible, not just for those trainings that we have, but also in our home. And that is why when the time Ate Cheryl called us, informed us about City Nurse was rushed to the hospital, I am very sad and I am very affected. Actually, I prayed hard to God, begging, pleading that God will give her second chance. But when the doctor informed us or informed Rem that she has already a severe brain damage, and that's the time I was burst in tears. And we really miss her because we love her so much, and that's why I'm Sid. We assure you that we will be meeting again on the Resurrection Monday. Thank you.
Hi, I'm the second older sister of Sit. I'm Cherry May. Sit was the prettiest and the smartest among the siblings, among all of us. Aside of her beauty and brain, she was also a very neat and organized woman. When planning things or trips, she sees to it that she prepares things ahead of time. Her things was always intact, neat, organized, and in order, and that is how organized she was as a woman. When it comes to motherhood, she looks up to me as an older sister when it comes to raising my kids. She even wished to be a full-time mom of her kids as much as possible. One time, she even told me that she wanted her children to attend in an Adventist school here in the Philippines, and nobody could take care of her children except me, and that is how she looks up to me. Don't worry, Sid, I will always take care of KDL and Lana and how you would want them to be cared for. I will always be a mom to them. See you in that glorious day. I miss you, Sid, and I love you.
Good morning. My name is Cheryl and I'm the oldest sibling of City. I never ever thought that I would have to give a eulogy for my sister, who I fondly call Nene. Nothing in life can ever prepare us for the death of a loved one. Death will always catch us off guard. However, I am so grateful to the Almighty Father for giving us the chance to spend some time together. She came to visit us here in the UK during the summertime of 2011 to 2013. I will be able to go forward with this tragic loss with a lot of sweet memories of her. But if there is one moment that I will never forget, that has made a huge impact and influence in my life, was back to the time when I visited her in the US last July 2016. We were out shopping and I really wanted to buy a fancy handbag. So she commented, "Oh, wow, Ate, so you really have plenty of money, huh?" I answered her, "Well, not really, not that much. But I really want to buy that bag, and I will, using my credit card." When she heard my reply, she responded with a tone of disgust. She said, "What? Really? You're gonna buy that expensive bag? It's not even a need, it's a want. And you're gonna use your credit card? Do you know how you call that, Ate? You call it show off." Well, I am so embarrassed and feel insulted at the time for making me feel guilty and flipping unrealities straight sharply on my face. But that moment has been embedded on my mind. Although I got annoyed at first, I knew she was right. From then on, I always had to think twice every time I go out shopping. Sitsit was very efficient and practiced a good husbandry with her finances. She had the right kind of frugality. I thank you, Ne, for reminding me and influencing me to know my priorities and be practical. You have also taught me humility and contentment at that very instance. Thinking about it now, I am very proud of that moment because I have a sister who is street smart when it comes to money matters. And because of this gift, she made a significant contribution to our family in attaining our goal to mortgage a house in the Philippines. Thank you, Sitsit, for that. She was not only beautiful in and out, she was also genuine and never pretentious. What you see is what you get. To those who don't know her, she may appear quiet and shy, but Sitsit is more than able to speak what she thinks, and she won't hesitate, especially if she is fully convinced by it. We all think that she has left us so early on of her life and that she holds a bright future ahead of her. This may be hard to comprehend for now, especially that she has left her very young family. But I want to believe that she has lived her purpose here on earth. Her manner of passing is so selfless and noble, and this demonstrates how wonderful of a person she was, and she will always be. To Ram, Lena, and Gadiel, the Lord will surely keep you under His wings. We are family, and we will never leave you in this journey. We may grieve for now, and let us allow ourselves to do so. It is part of our healing. But let us always instill in our minds the hope of indescribable joy that awaits us on that grand resurrection morn, where we will get to hug and be with Siti for eternity. For now, sleep beautifully and peacefully, my dearest sister, Nene Sitsit. I love you.
We've come a long way from where we began. Oh, I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. When I see you